Wavelength that I was following a decade or so ago got off onto the wrong. Like, they set up a whole new scam grift because of the direction that the topic is going. You know, basically, whether or not we have the answer to a lot of our problems. Like, there's a couple different ways. I've seen the way with the generator that runs a machine that can collect water from the air, but I've also seen a mesh net structure that could collect moisture in an arid climate that didn't run off a generator at all. Obviously there's like people who've cracked the code how to recycle plastic and get kerosene and diesel and gasoline and all, you know, different products. You remember the paper mills, right? Like this is like one thing. It's like, oh, you know, got you off onto like being a progressive and everything. Is like that paper mills ran off of a certain type of tree, and then there wasn't the ingenuity, not the ingenuity, but the breaking, what's it called, a breakthrough with hemp. Okay, so then even though we had a better idea, it's like for multiple different reasons, we had to make criminalized. Okay, so that wasn't the thing I was meant to talk about this video, but talking about the fact that, you know, why do we still have like starter batteries in the store? You know, those like batteries that are used to test products, and they are supposed to be the culprit for jamming up the sewage system, the valves, and the municipal waterworks or something. It's like a big problem. But you can just charge a flashlight or these like things. Everything can charge from a USB or from some outlet or something. So why is there's all these like products? You can't find anything that charges with the USB, like a flashlight or something. Oh, that's so cool. Where did you find that? Oh, that's crazy. No, it isn't crazy. It's an idea that you had fucking 15 years ago because you're like, oh, look, this, that. Like, fucking, okay, let's evolve together. Let's do the next thing. And you always wonder why. Just like the paper mills and the weed and everything is just like about a silly law that makes you think that you want recreational or something. Or they keep killing the guy that makes all these gasoline, or fucking the engine runs on water. There's like all these videos of people showing you how to make engines run off water and everything. It doesn't even have to smell like French fries. Imagine that it doesn't have to smell like French fries. But, you know, or like overpopulation, you know what I mean? Climate, because fucking we don't know how to manage land. Yeah, right. They have to dumb you down because we do know how to manage land. We do know how to do, like, there's something called living machines. Have you ever heard of that shit? You probably, maybe you have reservations against trying the purified water that ran through one of those living machines that takes advantage of shade on one side and light on the other side, and uses a tapestry of ecologies and kept in different vats, and like it filters the water through all of these different ecologies that has like fish and plants and algae and all this shit inside the house. It's called a living machine, and it's able to filter enough water to like for like a neighborhood or something like that. But I'm not saying that you should do that. Like, because that's like crazy. Like, you have to think about the fact that they're saying is that the water that ran through one of those and was purified is 500 times more pure than the tap water. And it supposedly came from like waste and shit. So I'm not saying you should drink it or you want to like try it, but I am saying that the technology exists for them to do that. So let's explore it, because like, not saying write up a law right now that says that everybody has to try and sample it, or you have to like fund a bill so that there's bottled water that came from sewers. Like, that's not what I'm saying. Like, right? We lost the technology to go to space because space is the enemy. We found out space was the enemy. So we lost the technology to travel there. The excuses is like, come up with a solution or something like for this problem. And the problem is like, oh, there's too many of this people or that people, and they're encroaching and everything. And fucking, we already know how to solve a lot of the problems by which there's more land. Don't tell me that China and India is overpopulation. It's mega centers of human development that fucking people kind of, what's it called, can coalesce and congeal like oatmeal. All right. So I'm like, oatmeal. I wanted like explorer, but I gotta scheme, because it's not, like moving to our rurals, and it's like how do you earn your keep? Because I can't even imagine it. I just go there and look at that stuff. All right.